So here's the deal. Willie Taylor's hot wife, Shonda Denyce, the MILF herself, posted a selfie. Well, actually, it's not really a selfie, but a picture with that fine April Jones and some other hot lady named Call Her Helen. At least that's her handle on Instagram, or should I call it Simpstagram, because I stay simping for fine women like this trio. I mean, it's a pretty girl posse up in this photo. Jesus. I forgot my line for a second there. It's so fine. So she posted this pretty girl gang selfie. And here's what Shonda had to say about it. She said, "Ladies night, bish. You amazing ladies at April Jones at Call Her Helen. 2 kissing emojis. Just enough drinks with 3 drinks." So she gave the ladies some kisses and they had some drinks, Jesus. Sounds sexy. So, you might be saying to yourself, well, how could a hot selfie with 3 beautiful melanated women turn sour? Well, let me read to you what her rival and the woman who allegedly was bonking her husband, Denyce Shalina, had to say about it. Denyce Shalina said, "Bitch, don't block me, then get on Twitter coming for me. Your broke ass need a life. It's not my fault you wasn't pleasing Willie right. Keep my name out your feed, ho." To which Shonda responded by saying, "You're a fraud, creating all these different pages. Bitch, you're weak. Knock it off and find you some business. For real, for real. I don't give 2 shits about you. A bunch of cat emojis. Get some sleep. Sad face emoji. 100. Kaisha said, "Bitch, get a life and face the fact Willie's still in love with me, bitch." Now, somebody named Miss Fast 23 said to Shonda, "Y'all need to get a restraining order on that crazy bitch, for real, for real. She is a stalker," shaking my head. To which Kaisha responded by saying, "How the fuck I'm a stalker when he came on to me, and I wouldn't even be on this subject if Shonda would have never said shit about me on Twitter." Kaisha goes on to say, "But I'm grown, so I'm gonna dismiss myself before I catch a case." Shonda goes on to say, "At Willie Taylor, get your tired ass bitch." Damn! They fighting like cats and cats out here, Jesus. They fighting like they fighting over the last piece of fish. Now, man, when I first saw the selfie, I thought it was very promising. I was like, ooh, all that fine brown skin. And I just couldn't wait to click on the picture to see what was going on, Jesus. And I'm like, look at all these fine women. You know, Shonda, April, and then some new lady I had never even heard before. Call her Helen. Call her fine as Helen. So anyways, Jesus, man, I was just sitting there like, dang, what's going on? You know, I see all these fine ladies, and I go hit up the comment section, and I see this mess being said, and I was just like, Jesus, really though? I mean, the stuff that they're saying to each other, come on now. You weren't pleasing Willie right. Now, I don't have any issues with this lady, Denyce Shalina. I have absolutely no issue with her, except for the fact that she's saying stuff like that. Whether Willie came on to her or not, I mean, she should have walked away from the situation if that's true. You never give in to the advances of a married man. I mean, they weren't even separated or anything. I mean, like, they're married, living in the same house with each other, have a child, or I don't even know how many children they have together. I think they have at least one. But you know what I mean? Like, they're a married couple. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong about them having a child together, but if I'm not mistaken, they do. But yeah, they're a married couple. They're not boyfriend and girl. You shouldn't be cheating on your boyfriend or girlfriend, but you know what I mean. These people said vows to each other. For you to throw it up in this lady's face and say things like, well, you just weren't pleasing your man right. I'm pretty sure that old fine Shonda can definitely please Willie. He looks pretty happy. Listen, from a man looking at it from the outside, I think Willie's doing all right. I think Willie's definitely happy. I don't know what Shonda is doing, but I'm thinking that she's bringing them old stripper moves to the bedroom. Jesus, it ain't none of my business. But I just know, I just know that she's doing some freaky dicky shit. You know, I bet they be throwing dollars in the air and she be working for him. But anyways, it ain't none of my business. I mean, they put out a tape. I'd watch it, though. I know that. I had my eyes glued to the damn TV. Had the crazy glue right in my hands, putting it all on my eyelids. And anyways, it's none of y'all business. The point is this, though. Oh, yes, I would add the 4011 bottles of lotion for Sean to salute. But anyways, just because I think that Shonda is fine as hell and that she's holding it down for Willie T, and that this is all one big misunderstanding, and we're going to find out the truth as the season progresses. Just because I believe Willie did not cheat, just because I believe Willie did not free Willie and whip it out and wail on that ass, it doesn't mean you feel the same, Jesus. Maybe you think that Willie's guilty of something because you just hate men. I'm speaking for the fellas right now, for the guys, for the brothers. I'm going to say this. If y'all don't believe that Willie is faithful to his beautiful wife, I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say maybe you just have a problem with men. Maybe that's your, maybe you just don't like R&B music. Maybe you don't like Willie because he's a singer and because he's successful. Maybe you're just jealous or maybe you just want to see them break up for whatever reason. It's really hard for me to believe that he has his beautiful wife at home and he would ever cheat, because fine women never get cheated on. Now, if she was ugly, I would believe it, but she's not. She's fine. So I know that he's treating his wife. I know he's treating his wife accordingly. I know I would. I know I would. So anybody thinks anything different is just a big fat loser. But anyway, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a blogger. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more, and follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine.